we are going to talk about a few things. And the first thing I want to talk about is we're going to do really small steps. So we're going to go convention contest. Will you drop in the chat if you are already registered for Velocity Convention in Vegas? And you can say, I'm registered going, I'm on the fence. There's no way it'll work. I want to go, but I mean, I have to make more money between now and then. Whatever the thing is for a convention, will you we should have at least 16 responses of like where you are personally on convention. I will say, I don't think I've ever missed a convention. Will this be my 10th or 11th? Okay, so yeah, I think it'll be my 11th convention. Y'all, that's just crazy. And I want to tell you, my very first one happened to I think, let's see, 6 or 7 months into the business. I was Emerald, which is crazy if you think about that. But also, my husband was like, "You're doing what? No, we have 3 kids at home. You're not going to this weird business thing that you just started. You're not going to start traveling for it." Luckily, it was in Dallas. So I stayed at home and drove every day down the convention, went to the meetings, and then came home at night because Joe was like, not happening. So it's funny how much has changed. Okay. So I'm just going to read through these real fast. Last year was your first convention. Where did we have convention last year? Oh, Vegas. Oh, no, Nashville. Yeah, that was a fun one. Yes. So we're going to talk about convention. I would say this. I was reading through the diamonds, which is, in case you don't know, the top level leadership level of the company are the diamonds. And so they have their own page on Facebook. And so I was reading through and we were kind of talking about convention contests, and so many people that y'all see now, Jenna Hutala and Jen Cobb, who just went 4-star diamond, which means she has 4 individual legs of jewels. So these people said 5 years ago, the Vegas convention is literally what catapulted them. So for you, you might go, well, I've gone to a couple of conventions. It hasn't like changed my business. I want to encourage you to go to this one. And 2, what if someone on your team needs this as their catapult and you're like 5 years from now sitting, in a different seat, a different leadership level with people that you brought to this convention. So I just want to encourage you. Convention is in Vegas. There's a lot of thoughts around Vegas. If you have thoughts around Vegas, I just want to encourage you. I never leave the hotel. I think we're going to have to leave this time because we're not on location. The hotel and the venue are not on location. So I think we'll have to cross streets. But generally it's anybody else that's been to convention. I mean, I know Aaron, Bev is my actual roommate, like bedmate. We've snuggled for a convention before. So it's literally like you wake up, you get dressed, you go to convention, your feet hurt really bad, you go back to the room, like you hurry up for lunch real fast. It's really busy. So I just want to tell you, like, you're not like there's not a whole lot of downtime to kind of have to go find things to do. Plexus kind of entertains you the whole time. And I'm going to talk about that. Okay, so first, prize level. I'm going to nix on talking about credit levels because the credits can seem high or low depending on how corporate designs them. But I know that they seem high. If you haven't looked at them yet, they're going to look a little high when you look at them, but it's because there's so many different ways to earn credits. I think it's three levels deep or 4 levels deep. So it's a little deeper than it was for the cruise and for Punta Cana. And so it may look a little high, but there's just so many different ways to earn credits that I would just not worry about the credit level, like the credit amounts right now. First, prize level, $50 store cash. So if you've ever bought anything at the convention store, drop your favorite things. The last couple of years, we've gotten like these fanny packs, hats, sweatshirts. I always get asked, oh, where'd you get that? I'm like, convention store. Every year, convention store. Like there's something in there that ends up being my favorite piece for the year of Plexus materials. So I want to encourage you to go ahead and get $50 credit towards the store. The next credit level is $500 cash. So to me, that is food and drink while you're there. That is an airline ticket if you need it. I would encourage you to figure out a way maybe to work your business. I work my business on an American Airlines MasterCard because that way I get credits for all the things I do for business, all of my Plexus orders, all the little prizes that we do. I do all that on American Airlines MasterCard, and then I use those miles for all of our Plexus trips. So I'm not encouraging you to go get a credit card and get into debt. I'm encouraging you to get a credit card and pay it off every month, but to accrue miles so that you're at least getting something for something. I am not Dave Ramsey. I'm not done Dave Ramsey. I'm just saying, if you're going to accrue airline miles, that's a good way to do it if you're paying it off. Yeah, pay it off every week. However you want to do it. I just encourage you, like if you get the Friday check in the mail, when you get your Plexus paycheck, like make sure that you're not accruing debt, but you might as well get, your debit card for your bank doesn't give you points. Just giving you an encouragement there. Okay, third credit level is called Velocity Gala or Gala, however you say it. I don't know that there's a right way. I think it's Gala or Gala, depending on how you were raised and where you're from. That is not our typical gala. So generally it's the night, for the last 9 years, it's been the night before convention starts. It's this big formal event. We've had Kenny G, we've had Michael Bolton, we've had American Idol contestants. We've had all kinds of stuff. This year, the Velocity Gala is taking the place of Winner's Dinner. So where you don't see Winner's Dinner on the prize levels, this is the graphic I just grabbed off of, I think an email that we got. We're going to get more information about that. I'm asking specifically right now for more information. So I'll tell you how formal it is. I'll tell you what all is involved in that. But this is going to be in the midst of convention, so you don't have to come early for it. Excuse me. The next prize level is a 3-night hotel stay. Now, I looked up in Help Center yesterday and all the details. Corporate actually has a block of rooms that they will give you if you earn the 3-night hotel stay. And if they run out of rooms for whatever reason, I don't know if they booked a whole hotel. I don't know how that works. I don't know which hotel it is. I've asked all those questions, but the 1, 2, 3, fourth level prizes is a 3-night hotel stay. That means if you've gotten your airline miles, you have your $500 cash for food and drinks and, maybe, $20 on the slots or whatever. And now corporate is paying for your hotel stay. Can you see how this trip is now turning into not only free, but you're making money because you're growing your business at the same time? And then the 5th level is something called the high roller reception. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up on screen share. Cause I found out what this is. Does anybody know what the high roller is in Vegas? That it's an actual thing? Okay, let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, are y'all ready? I'm gonna screen share it for you. So this is it. It is a Ferris wheel bar. So as you're going around the Ferris wheel, you're in these little pods. I think somebody said there's like 15 to 20 people in a pod. Wait, features 28 spacious cabins to accommodate guests. Like, this is me learning how it works. But see how you're kind of like standing in the pod. It's going to be an open bar. So this is the same night as the gala. This is a, family out. You can see all the way around the whole pod. You're standing up in it. This terrifies me. So I don't know if you're one of those terrified people. It takes a spin 550 feet above the strip with sweeping 360-degree views. And I actually heard that our revolution is going to take an hour to go all the way around. So you're going to have plenty of time on it. Like, maybe you grab all of your best buddy friends and you do that. And from what I've heard, Plexus has rented out the whole thing for the night. Like, it's kind of one of those things that you're like, when else am I ever going to do this? I would die a slow death. Okay, Aaron and I will be on the ground cheering all of y'all on the Ferris wheels. Anybody else go to DC Leaders Retreat when we had the Ferris wheel at the end of the hotel? And I tried so hard to manage that Ferris wheel, y'all, and I could have literally had a panic attack had Joe not been like, it's gonna be fine. I'm like, why do they have to keep stopping it? Yeah, Andy Grammer was actually like the end of convention concert. They used to do those. I don't know if we're gonna have a concert this year. I haven't heard anything. In fact, let me make a note to ask about concert. But I just wanted y'all to know what all of that is. These are like, that's kind of one of those once in a lifetime experiences. When Plexus rents something out or does an experience, it really is next level than what you can get just going up and buying a ticket for you and a few girlfriends or a family. I mean, they're literally trying to pay for all of your food and drinks while you're there. They're trying to pay for your hotel room while you're there. They're trying to pay for an experience for you to have along with everything else. Uh, I mean, who knows what else they have planned, but these are the credit levels for convention contest. And again, if you've earned Gold School in the last calendar year, you will also be invited to the Gold Party whenever that is. I haven't seen a calendar and events for convention yet. Okay, so that's convention. I just wanted to give y'all, we hadn't really talked about it yet. I wanted to give y'all as much information as I have. And then as we get more information, I'll drop it on the table. And then you can tag people in it and get everyone really excited about convention. Okay. Now we're going to talk about mastering your month. So usually every Monday at noon, we do a Monday Masterclass where we have a top leader in our company who's blowing and going and doing all the things and loves to train. We have them come on and do just like a little bit of their story, how they got here, all those things. So stay tuned for Monday Masterclasses coming up. But today we wanted to start the year with mastering your month. And so I have assignments for all of y'all. If you have the ability to turn on your camera, I would love to see your face. If you don't have makeup on, me neither. If you got rained on today, me too. If you have your hair in a dirty ponytail, I feel ya. All the things. And y'all know I'm always wearing this sweatshirt. Like, I think I have it in 5 colors. And so y'all probably see it in if y'all look back on all the calls we have, if you ever look at YouTube or like all just like the thumbnails of all the calls, I'm like, I wear the same thing every day. It's evidence. Okay. The first thing I want you to write out, and I did this for you. I did this for me to show you what to do. It's first thing I want you to do is take a sheet of paper, whatever your paper looks like. Mine's my Remarkable, y'all know, because I can always find it. And I want you to write down what your December points were. Just your points, pay points, December pay points. I wanted to let y'all know, wherever you are, that we have 260 people on our team that are ranked between silver, senior silver, and gold, 260. Average points in that group is 72. So wherever you are, you might be right around, right below, right around, right over average points. And then the average PV for each person is 205. So I also want you to write down what your PV was last month, because this is probably your personal sales, like what you personally have purchased through your website, or if you had any retail customers last month. So I want you to write down your PV, because it's really important that you keep track every month of like, oh, I was like, y'all, a couple of months ago, it was like $5 from 500, which changes you from like 15% to, oh, I just had it up on my screen. Hold on. I pulled all this up today. It changes you from 15% to 25%. So I can go from like $4.95 at 15% commissions to, if I was just over $500, I would get 25% commission. So you need to like be aware of that. You have access to, I'm going to show you what you have access to. I found this today, just like you can. Okay. In Help Center, all you have to do is go to compensation plan, and it gives you something called a compensation plan summary. And this is what will pop up. And here's what I want you to notice. See here it says business building bonus. That shows you exactly how you get paid weekly on your business building bonuses. You take the PV of whatever you sold to somebody, you multiply it by 0.2, so 20%, and that's your business. So if you sell a triplex, which is 108 PV times 20%, you make $21.60 business building bonus. Do y'all see that? I'm like pointing on my screen like y'all can see my finger, but here, cursor it. There you go. And then retail rewards commission, this is what I was talking about. If you have between 101 and 499, you got 15%, and our paychecks will all show up here the next couple of days. And if you had over $500, you got 25% of that amount. Plexus points, if you need to know how points are calculated. Again, our Plexus pay points are multiplied by our pay point value. Our pay point value fluctuates every month. I'm not averaging it. I'm lowballing it at $2.75. I think it's continuing to go up, but we won't know until paychecks come out. Achievement bonus when you rank up. And of course, there's all that fast start. But if you need to go back and figure out how you get paid, this is a great way to Do it. Okay, so did you already write down your points? And did you write down your PV? So you should have a pretty good idea of where you stood in December and maybe what you want to do in January. But what I want to challenge you to do is this. So the next thing I want you to do is that this is brand ambassador. So I want you to put your name in a little circle in the middle. I'm just going to pick on Erin because she doesn't care. So you're going to put Erin right here. And then for every level 1 that you had spend over, like you should know, oh, I have 27 level 1s. I have whatever. You should have a little spoke and they all should have a 6 in them. You can put their name and a 6 if you want to, but that's each of your level 1s so that okay, personally, I've got all of these spokes. And then some of your spokes have spokes too. So this is a 5. These are all 5. So like this person is my level 1 and they're silver. So they've got 3. This person is an ambassador and she signed up her husband. So she's got 1 little person. You see how all those people, that's what your team actually looks like at the moment. And for some of you who have like senior Ruby teams, what I would encourage you to do is do outside of your primary leg. So like Christy, I'm looking at you and you're like, how am I going to put all of my people on one graphic? And same Ashley Young, you're going to do outside of your power people. Because Ashley, like Jody's and Corey, like they're going to do their own. And like maybe Kaylee does her, like you'll have people do their own. And then you want to do it based on everybody else that you're working with. Does that make sense? Okay. So I just want to challenge you real fast to kind of write it out. Yeah. So first thing was write out your December points in your PV. Oops, I'm not writing anymore. And then the second thing is to draw your organization with your points per person. Okay. And if I'm going too fast, please feel free to tell me. Where can I look at my December PV? Great question, Georgiana. Okay. Since you're new, I want to tell you this. When you go into I'm trying to find, I have so many Plexus screens up, but none of them are in my back office. Hold, please. Okay. When you go to your virtual office, you should be able, okay, 2 things. 1, virtual office looks like it always has, but if you can click on the top little corner, I don't know if I have an old one opened. Hold on, I do somewhere, I'm sure. I think it says see new virtual office, like in a little red tab over there. You can go and see the new, can everyone do that? Is that available to everyone that you can see the new version of virtual office? I'm seeing, does anybody know what I'm talking about? Okay, Georgiana says yes. Okay, either way, see how it says current PV? I can see my current PV because I already have orders this month. If you go to view report, you can switch that to December and you can change that to what your PV was last month. Sally, good thing is this is recording. I just looked in the corner to make sure it's recording. So if you need to go back through, you can. And if anybody needs to go back through with their team, or just because you want to go like a little slower through it, go back through and pause me and pick it back up. Okay. So the next thing we're going to talk about is, do you see where I wrote, y'all like my whiteboard? This is my version of Sonia Dudley's whiteboard that she used to draw on. And these little pencil lines are where I want to add level 1s. So 6 new level 1s for this month, because the first part of the build your own incentive is that you get $400 if you add 6 level 1s. $400. Does anyone like, I'm going to tell y'all some numbers. This is just fun because this is the kind of stuff I think is interesting. Okay. Oh, wait, did I already tell you all this on, it doesn't matter, on the live, but if you have 100 pay points, that's roughly $275 because $2.75 pay point. If you add 6 people, that's about $216, which is awesome in building bonuses if you do the ultimate weight loss combo where they get the free slim. If you have your own personal PV orders, which average on the team is about $217, that's about $32.50 in commissions. So right there, you're at about $500, maybe $600 Corporate literally wants to give you $400 for just doing that. Do y'all see how just working your business and just adding 6 level 1 customers is $400, which for some of you doubles your paycheck from your normal month. Like some of y'all are making $200 or $300, maybe $400 a month. And corporate's literally going to say, if you add 6 people, we're not only going to give you your business building bonuses on those 6, and all your pay points on those 6, we're also going to give you $400 for doing that, which is, I think personally, like crazy, but they did not ask my opinion. And again, if you're looking at paying for flight, if you're looking for paying for Punta Cana, if you're looking for paying for Vegas or whatever, like this is great, just extra money. And I know for some of y'all, you're going, it's not really extra. We already need it. We're already negative this, that we need to fill the thing back up. It's truly extra in the fact that it's not in our compensation plan. Okay. So where can you develop silvers on your team? So look at that little thing that you made and figure out, where can I develop silvers? And here's what I want you to say. If you pause at any moment and go, I don't know, I've already asked all these people, put a check mark if you have recently asked them about going silver in the last 30 days. If you have not asked them in the last 30 days, you need to like extra circle them. Like, this is my highlighted person. This is the, maybe use a little, I like a green highlighter here. Maybe you green highlight them. Like, okay, I've not asked them in the last 30 days about going silver. I've not asked them in the last 30 days about earning $400. I've not told them in the last 30 days how much they could earn for Fast Start. Okay. And then what would happen to your points in your rank if you added 6 level 1s? So for some of y'all, you're going up 36 points. If you had 6 level 1s, some of you, I'm looking at faces, that more than doubles your current points. That maybe takes you up, like maybe right now your points are at 70 or 90 or 110. That 36 takes you up like next level, like to like you can get closer to like a 150 mark. Do y'all see? Some people are going to go gold for the first time by adding 6 and getting up over those numbers. Now, the next thing is, if you decided to help 3 people rank silver, senior silver, or gold, you get another $400. Who would it be? Draw it out, and how would your points look? This will take you just a little bit longer, so I'm going to mute for about 6 minutes. I want you to draw out, who would I help go silver, senior silver, or gold? And then what would my points difference look like if I helped those people? I'm going to show y'all what mine looks like at the end, so that or you know what, let me show you now so that you don't tell yourself you're doing it wrong. Hold on. Okay. Scroll. Here we go. So see, I drew a new one, and see, I added all these people. Like, this person has already been on my team. I help them go silver. This is a new person on my team. I help them go silver. But what's interesting is down here, this person is my level 1. They already had their husband on there, but if I help her add 2 more, then she goes silver. Do y'all see how, like, now I've added 15, 30, 40 points to my whole team just by helping 3 people go silver. 1 already had a person. So who are you helping go silver? Yeah, Georgiana would go gold. Georgiana's going to go gold anyways. But like, who are you going to help? Here's the things. If you had 54, wait, what did I do here? Oh, I have 54 points with level 1s, I think. I don't know what I was writing. Oh, I'm at 124 points, a 52 point increase. So you could imagine if you added 3 new level 1s and helped 3 people go silver, or you had 6 new level 1s and helped 3 people go silver, you could have a 50 to 60 point increase on your business. So I'm going to give you all about 4 or 5 minutes. I want you to play with your team. I want you to look at names. I want you to look at like levels to you, who you can help go silver. And we're going to come back in about 4 minutes And I want to see just up on the screens, kind of like I was showing y'all, what your charts look like. So when you have it like done, or you feel like you're in a good place, will you just show it to me? Because that'll help me go, okay, they're actually like doing this. Okay. How did that go for y'all? Did y'all get any further? Okay, Sally has hers. I can see Ivy working on hers. Georgiana has hers. So pretty. Anybody else? Christy, Ashley. I see it. Ivy. Okay, I see it. Oh, look, Michelle, I see yours. Okay. And I know it'll take a little bit of time. I really want this to be like what you work off of this month. Like that while you're working your business, you're like, okay, I checked in with her. She's a no-go on silver. I need to find a different person. Like I need to, oh, this person might actually be like, is already silver. Maybe it can help her just go senior silver by adding 6. Because if that person added 6, they already have 3. If they add 6, then they're already there. Do you see that? They're at 9. If they're already silver and they add 6, then they go senior silver. Now you have a senior silver. I want to remind you, if you get a fast start silver this month, you get $50 each time. Do you know that? Like every time you personally, level one, develop a fast start silver, you get $50. So you could develop 3 people to silver in their first 30 days and make another 150 bucks. I'm just saying, like, let's just start racking up the money. Like, I mean, you can almost like just keep a ticker going like all month long, like, and then another $400, and now it's $200. And I mean, easily you could make $1,500 this month if you checked all the boxes. Okay. So I just wanted y'all to see what's possible, like with what you have going on, because what I hear often is people say, I don't really have anybody that's working and I'm kind of doing it all by myself. I'm like, great. You all by yourself, adding 6 increases your uh, points by 36, which again, you multiply that by, I'm just going to multiply it because you, is that true? 36 times 2.75, 99 bucks. That's another 100 bucks just in pay points. That y'all love my old school calculator. I love a good old school calculator. I live by this thing. So you can go up another $100 just by adding your 6 level ones. Okay. So now we're going to spend the second half of this, now that we kind of have an idea of what we want to do, actually doing the build your own incentive. So we're going to go one incentive at a time, and we're just going to work on it. So the first incentive for today is enroll 6, and you get that $400. So the first thing you want to do to enroll people is you want to let them know what you have. You're probably not going to sign up any new customers if they don't have a clue what you have available for them. So I really want to encourage you right now. We're going to spend about 7 minutes. And you're going to post about your favorite product system, not one product, not just active, not just hydrate, not just BioCleanse. Go find a system, a combo that you love, that you cannot live without. Maybe it's Slim Metaburn. Maybe it's the Triplex with Balance. Maybe it's that you're doing a reset right now. Whatever it is, go post about a system in your feed, which means like where everyone sees it when they scroll, and in your stories. So you're going to do 2 different things. You're going to do a feed post, you're going to do a stories post, and I'll see you here in about 6 minutes. And if you just get started, that's good enough, but try to get at least one of those places posted. I'll see y'all here in just a minute. Okay. You don't have to be perfect because I just took a picture and all my products are blurry. The bag is clear, but all three of the bottles are completely blurry. So now I gotta read it. It's a really cute picture. It's just me holding my favorite system. I did triplex with balance, but all three of these, y'all, they say. We'll try again. Okay. Bet. I would love to hear in the chat what system you are posting about today. And yes, Ivy had a good point. If you are doing the Silver and Six chat, if you're posting in there every day, one, this can count for that. So make sure you share that in the whatchamacallit, the chat in there, but to be entered to win that makeup bag. But also, you are welcome to share whatever you want. Like, as long as people know what's going on, like, I would easily put like whatever your balance. Oh, I did it the other day. Here, let me show y'all my picture I took. It was the other night we were leaving for dinner. I made my husband take this because it's impossible. You can't hold a water bottle and hold your capsules and take a picture. It's anybody else tried it? Yeah, it doesn't work. So I made my husband from the driver's side. Like I literally positioned his hands and was like, don't move, just push this button. And I made him take this picture of me with my balance and my black cherry lime blossom as we headed out to a big dinner the other night. And all I wrote, I'm not selling it. I'm not, all I did was share on our way to a big yummy dinner. And then like my next one was, and shout out to friends who make 5:30 dinner reservations. Like, so then people are like, wait, what is it? Like, why is she taking it before a big dinner? I'm talking about it a lot, but you don't always have to talk about like all the details. Sometimes you can just show them, like, put your vital biome in your hands and be like, my mother-in-law's on her way over. My mother-in-law lives here. I love her. I do not feel that way about my mother-in-law, but I know there is someone listening right now who has a family member who they need to take double vital biome before they get there. So just saying, like, people are gonna be like, wait, this helps you deal with your in-laws. Please tell me more. Um, and you're like, yes, but I take it in my system, in a system. I take it in my gut health. It's part of my gut health system. When they message me and say, what is that? I say, oh, it's one of the products in my favorite system. If someone asked me about balance and slim, I'd be like, oh, that's only half of my favorite system because my favorite system is triplex with balance. Do y'all see what I'm talking about there? That's not always about one product.
I got something to say.
Please.
Okay, so anyways, this is me today. I wasn't even going to go on camera, but you told us to, so I did. So here's what I have had on my heart to post. I haven't posted it yet because I'm waiting for my package to come in. But I had to go on 2 rounds of antibiotics last year, one for some gum surgery, and another time I had horrible stuff going on that was just, it was a bacterial infection. So anyways, long story short, it's messed up my immune system. So I am now rebuilding, okay, my gut health. And I never get sick. Like I am around sick kids in the nursery, at church, my grandkids and everything. And this year, since I've been on those antibiotics, I've gotten sick like 3 times and I'm done with it. Like I'm done with it. So what I'm going to post today is I did an extra order this month and I added to my triplex and my E's and my Mega X and my balance and my active and my hydrate that I take all the time. I added the everyday wellness combo and I've added Plexus Immune Plus, and I added, some more Mega X. So I'm going to post today about, did you know that when you go on an antibiotic for anything, it messes with your gut health? Because I don't think everybody knows that. So I'm going to use this as a teaching opportunity to tell people that you need to be concerned about your gut health, right? Because I didn't know. I mean, like, even my sponsors told me when I told them I had to go on an antibiotic, they're like, oh my gosh, increase your ProBio 5, get another strain of, probiotics. And I did all that. And I'm still, this is me. Like let's see what even today is. Today's Monday. Like Wednesday, I had no voice, like laryngitis. I don't even remember if I've ever had laryngitis in my life. So I'm now on the defensive. Like I am, like gut health is a real thing and we're going to do it. So that's why I haven't put it up yet, but I have the post I'm working on, right? And I'm questioning whether or not I should even take a selfie, like with my drink, looking like this, telling people like I can't even put my contacts in because I got pink eye. Like, who the heck, right? So that's my rant.
I love it. I think you're adorable. I would always do a selfie if I was you. If I had that adorable, I'm just telling you, no one, I don't know if there's many people that rock that hair color like Christy Metropolis. Like it's like my favorite. We always talk about that. The haircut, the hair color, everything. That is goals. You know, so funny. You were holding up your pink drink and I went to drink this, which usually has like my mega mix of all my stuff in it. Right now it just has water. And I was like, oh, it's just water. That's why it tastes weird. I expected it to taste like our normal drinks that we drink all day. Okay. So y'all have an idea on how you want to attract customers. Now, here's what I want to remind you. You have to do it every day. Commit to 90 days of posting something about the products. It can literally be you with your pink drink, like I'm looking at Kristen, like putting your daughter, rocking your daughter, and you just got like your pink drink in your hand, and you're like, I just gotta make it through today. Like you're not selling Plexus, you're not explaining Plexus, but you're saying this is how it works. Or as soon as she goes down, I'm downing this active and I'm getting all the things done I can't normally get done in an hour and a half or whenever when she's napping. It's not about the nitric oxide and how many strains of bacteria in our probiotic and how does the digestive enzyme work and how many times a day are you pooping? You need BioCleanse. It's not always about that. Sometimes it's just changing. It's people going, wait, I need that in my life every day. Wait, you're telling me that you get headaches and now you're taking a magnesium supplement and you're taking a hydration supplement with electrolytes in it every day and you're not getting headaches? I need that. Like, I'm so like headache defense, literally 2 BioCleanse and your hydrate whatever flavor you want mixed up, which isn't pink, by the way, which is so, different than what our audience is used to looking at. Sometimes they'd be like, wait, why is your Plexus drink now yellow? Or why is it purple? Or why is it kind of a pale cucumbery green, which is my favorite hydrate? So whatever you need to do to encourage your audience to just lean in every day to how you work like how Plexus helps you function every day. And I say every day for 90 days. Anybody else see the same thing on social media over and over and over. And then you're like, okay, fine. Do I actually need this? Because now I've seen it every day for weeks. And now I feel like I might actually need the Lola blanket. I don't know if anybody else is on that. The Visp, which is this water bottle that I bought that has the mixer already built into it. Bought it on Instagram because I freaking keep seeing it. And I just thought, well, maybe I have to have it if they're going to keep talking about it. I mean, there are all kinds of things that I probably buy on a daily basis that is because I see it so many times that then it's in my head. Are you in people's heads? Do people go, I'm on antibiotics. Someone told me I need probiotics. Well, Christy never shuts up about her probiotics. So heck, I might just go message her. Like, who needs something that all of a sudden, their kid comes home and is like, coach says we need to start taking an electrolyte. Christy talks about electrolytes all the freaking time. I guess we need to be, messaging her about electrolytes. So I just want to say, like, are you the person that as soon as they decide they need it, that you're who they think of? Okay. So that's enroll 6. Every single day you need to just keep showing up. We'll talk later in the month about reaching out to people, but I think the first like 2 weeks of the month, which we're about to hit second week of the month right now, you can just keep sharing, making a list of who likes it, who comments, who gets into your messages, all of those kind of things. But you don't have to like go all out reaching out to everybody right now. You don't have to make a list of 100 and start reaching out to, Beth that you sat next to in 8th grade math. You can right now start having Beth go, wait, what is she doing? That's kind of amazing. Like that sounds incredible. Or I need that. Okay. Enroll 6. We're about to run out of time. Second thing is retaining 6 from November and December. So first question is, do you have 6 customers that you signed up between November 1st and December 31st to retain? If you don't, that's okay. You're going to want to add 6 people this month so that next month you get that retention bonus. But but if you don't have 6, then don't worry about it. That's $200, which to me is the smallest. I thought it was 400. So in all of our trainings at the end of last month, I told y'all 400. Sorry. But it's $200 if you retained 6 people from November 1st through December 31st. So that's great. We're going to do a lot of customer service, a lot of retention. You need to reach out to every single person who purchased from you, level one, who purchased from you, not even just signed up, but purchased from you in November and December. How are they liking it? Are they ready for their order this month? Do they like what's in their order for this month? Have great customer service. Even if they say, you know what, I think I'm going to cancel that. You would rather have that conversation now. You would rather say, okay, well, let's push it back a month. How much product do you have? Rather than them getting it and going, wait, I didn't need that. I need to return it. And you're like, well, I don't really want you to return it because now I'm losing points and I'm losing credits and I'm losing retention, when you could have just moved them to February and help them use all the products they currently have through January. Like, be good at customer service. Don't be selfish with points and credits and retention and all of that. Have really good customer service. That's gonna challenge y'all there. And if they did not order in December and they haven't ordered yet in January, you can give them the code SAVE10 and they'll save $10 on a $50 or more order. Oh, PS, your retention people only need to order $50 PV or more. So depending on, if they're like, I don't really need anything except maybe a bag of Slim, and you're like, great, bag of Slim works. Bag of Slim's over $50 PV. We will take it. And so you need to make sure that you're aware of all that. Okay. And the third one is that grow 3. So I want you to write in the chat, who are the 3 people that you wrote on your little chart you are going to help go silver or senior silver or gold. But I think silver is easiest to start with. We start with silver this month and we'll do senior silver next month and we'll do gold in March and April. But who did you write down? Okay, Salcido's got her 3 people that she's ready to help develop. Who are your 3 people that you're going to develop this month? I'm not holding your feet to the fire on this. If it's 3 totally different people, I will not be upset. And I want to encourage you to have all of them on the Thursday night, Real People, Real Stories call. And I really want to encourage you that when this video posts from last night, if they weren't on live, that you message them and say, hey, can I send you a 50? We kept it to 15 minutes on the dot last night, y'all. I'm so proud of us. So it is a 15-minute video. It's 3 stories. It's myself, my sister, who's my level 1, and then her son's teacher, Megan, who's her level 1. And I'm a diamond, and Sarah and Megan are both sapphires. And it's kind of our story of how all 3 of us got started and kind of why. And so I want to encourage you to send that to those 3 people, to have their permission first, and then send it to them, and then follow up, and then help them with a plan of action of how much money they could make this month. So I want y'all to write down this last thing at about 7 minutes. Okay, if someone starts today, and they add 1 customer, they make $52.50. Okay, just 1 person. Just so you know, you make the same amount of money if it's an ultimate weight loss combo. So it could give or take $10 depending on what combo you use when they start off. Okay, if they add 3 friends and go fast start silver this month, that goes up to $357.50. Again, I'm using pay point value of $2.35. And I'm still using the ultimate weight loss combo, which is the triplex, reset, balance, free slim. Y'all know what combo I'm talking about, the big mamma jamma. Okay. And then if they add 6, so if you have Amy, who's your level 1, who is like, okay, I love that video from last night. I totally identify with Megan. I need to make $1,000 a month to quit teaching after this semester, whatever. $915 for adding 6 people in their first 30 days. $915 for adding 3 or adding 6 people. Like, I don't even know what to do with that. Okay. That's a lot, y'all. I mean, y'all know what we get paid for adding 3. You can add 6 people and make $915. Okay, I want to tell y'all And then if they've gone silver already, and they start with, let's say like, 18 points or whatever, they have 6 new level ones this month. They're at 36, increased points, uh, silver, senior silver, um, incredible. Like, went senior silver. I'm trying to figure out what my notes even mean. Don't y'all love it? Like, this is what I do. I try to figure out the math of how y'all can make money like on a daily basis. This is like my favorite thing to do. It's probably a little bit of a time waster, but now you know how I waste my time. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all. We had somebody, I'm not gonna say her name because she's on this call. Oh, the call that Sarah and I did was last night, Georgiana, but that's the one that I'm gonna upload to. I think you were on it. Maybe. Yeah, I thought you and Dinah were on it. And I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, and then I'm gonna put it on our Jewel YouTube page. So it'll be up in just the next 30 minutes or so. Okay, someone ended December with 69 points. If she adds 6 in December with that ultimate weight loss, she gets another $216. So she has 69 points in December. If she saves those, plus adds another 36 points this month, that's 288 points a month. And y'all don't, $88. Y'all don't have to write all this down. She'll go gold for the first time at $250. She'll go fast start gold for the first time. That's $450. And then she gets that build your own incentive for $400. So last month she ended at $69. And this month I have her making $1,400. And then another $400 to help 3 people go silver, which is 45 more points, which is another $123. So last month, could y'all imagine ending December with 69 points? And this month in January, making just short of $2,000 just by adding 6 and helping 3 people go silver. That's the kind of money that is on the table for you and your people this month. If you feel overwhelmed, for 15 minutes, I'm going to encourage someone to enroll. I'm going to sell the heck out of a system. For 15 minutes, I'm going to go do customer service with my November, December people. Once you do that, move back to October. Once you do that, move back to September. And then for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to talk to people that I want to help develop to silver and senior silver and gold. And if you just did 45 minutes, 15-minute chunks of those 3 things every single day, 5 days a week, however you want to do it, you will move forward over the next 90 days. This Build Your Own Incentive program is a 4-month-long program. So we're talking 4 months, $1,000 a month. That's $4,000 over the next 4 months, in addition to all the other ways we get paid. And if you hit your $1,000 every month, there's a really good chance you'll sweep the convention contest, because you're adding every month, you're retaining every month, you're developing every month, and you're doing the same thing with the people you're developing. Okay. I will finish up the YouTube. I will post it to the YouTube channel. I will post that to the table so that anybody that hasn't got a chance to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as soon as we get done with calls, we post them on that YouTube channel, including this one, so that you can go back and watch it with your team, watch it and then train your team on what we just talked about. And I will get you more convention contest details as we go. And I cannot wait to see what all of y'all do in December or in January. Golly, we're January. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye.